Can you talk about how it happened at Ohio State, when it happened, and what the diagnosis was right away? Was it first half?
It was like the first or second series, and I just kind of hit the ground. My shoulder just came out of the socket. So I played with it till halftime, and then just got to the point where I couldn't really do it anymore. So I made that call.
Right shoulder?
Yeah.
Was it separated or?
No, I think it said subflex. So basically, I guess it just came out and then went back in. So I've been rehabbing ever since, and so I'm good to go now.
Have you had any issues with it before that?
No, that's the first time I had any kind of shoulder issue. I mean, I guess I know what it feels like for a shoulder to pop out of socket. You know, it didn't feel good.
When were you clear? Because you kind of made a cameo appearance against Michigan State.
Yeah, I was good to play against Michigan State. I mean, that was really just the coach's call about when I was going to go in, and I guess I was doing reserve time or whatever. But yeah, that was the coach's call. I mean, I was good in that game. So
when you got back to practice, were you full go then, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. We practiced last week, Friday, Saturday, and I was full go those days, so it's fine.
Haven't missed a few games. Are you actually fresher now? I mean, playing a full,
I mean, maybe my legs a little bit, but I mean, it was a long season, I think, for everybody. But with injuries and stuff like that, I mean, it's just kind of a grind. But I mean, a lot of guys are healthy now, so it's good.
Are you a little surprised that you guys wound up in the Outback Bowl? I mean, given the way the season kind of played out.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of got lucky. We got in a good bowl and with our record and stuff like that. So we're looking forward to playing it and get down to Tampa and play against a good SEC team. So it's going to be a good matchup.
How frustrating was this season for you personally? Because when you played well, but you had the injuries that brought you down.
Yeah, I mean, injury is part of the game. I think it's not always doesn't always plan out the way you want it to, but just got to bounce back from injuries. I mean, it was really only just ankle and shoulder deal, but nothing I can do about it. You just got to come back and play when you get the opportunity.
So you're full go in terms of conditioning and everything else.
Yeah.
Where you need to be.
Have you looked at Florida much, and what kind of challenge does their quarterback situation present for you guys?
We really haven't looked at it much. I think we'll start today with our meetings and stuff like that when coaches get back in town. But I mean, obviously we just got to contain their speed, and those guys can really move down there. So we're just containing them and keep them from getting out in open space against us.
Mike, do you ever think in the back of your head that maybe the Ohio State game could have turned out differently if you didn't get hurt in the second half?
I try not to think about that kind of stuff just because it'll just make me crazy about it. But I think that in that first half, that was probably the best football we played most of the year. So and then the game turned out the way we didn't really want it to. But there's nothing I can do about injuries and stuff like that. We just got to bounce back from it. So.
And how close are you going to be to 100% on January 1st?
I'm about 100% right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
So you could play a game tomorrow if you had to?
Yeah. I'll be practicing today, full go. So, yeah.
Another SEC opponent, a lot of talk about speed again. Does that start to bug you guys at any point where people kind of imply that you don't have speed?
I mean, anytime you're going to talk about SEC, that's the first thing you say. But I mean, we got guys that can move too. And, our bowl record in the last couple of years against SEC teams is really, I guess, we can hold our own against teams like that. But that's obviously a talented team. So we're looking forward to it. It's a challenge for us every year. So that's why you come to Penn State, so you can play against teams like that in good bowl games. So looking forward to it.
Let's talk about Myers' last game. How do you think that's going to affect how they come out and play?
I mean, if that's our coach, and we want to send our coach out with a win, so I'm sure they want to do the same. That guy's. They obviously probably respect their coach a lot, so that's what I would want to do.
Any whispers about this being Joe's last game amongst you guys?
It'd be the same as every year. We don't know until we know until he beat. You know what I mean? So, we don't know.